Do you ever have those days to where you feel like you're running 100 miles an hour, and by the end of the day, you ask yourself what you achieved, and you feel like you didn't do anything? One of the reasons that people feel like that, including myself, is because it's a lack of focus. Focus, by definition, means a clear visual destination or to pay particular attention to. What that means is that effort alone is not enough. Effort without focus does not equal achieving a goal. So we have to figure out what to eliminate from our life, because to focus or to pay particular attention to means that we have to set other things in life to the side. Some of those things that might be holding us back or to set to the side may be people in our life. We're allowing people to be in our lives that don't allow us to focus, right? Or that don't deserve our focus. And those people that we allow in our life hold us back. Another thing that holds us back is social media. Going on, we were not supposed to have exposure to a million people's different lives, all the good, the bad, and everything else. That's not how it was. We were not supposed to see all the good and the negative of people, right? When we look back in the day when people were successful, they weren't going on social media and looking at what this person was doing or this person was doing. They were focused on themselves. They were in what's called like a solitary confinement mode, or the mode that I like to call, like, I like to lock in. In order to lock in, you have to put those other things to the side. We're not supposed to wake up every day and scroll on our phones and see what other people are doing and what they're up to. So social media and people are the two biggest reasons on why it is very hard to focus. A really good example of this would be if I was trying to point at something and I wanted somebody or myself to really see what I was pointing at. In one hand, I have a laser pointer, in the other hand, I have a flashlight. If I'm pointing at something, what's going to work better? The flashlight is taking a lot of its effort and shining on everything around it, but the laser pointer is pinpointing exactly what the focus should be. And that's exactly how these mental thoughts need to be in order to achieve focus. We all have the same amount of time in our day, which is 24 hours. Some people achieve focus and use those 24 hours to their advantage and are leaps and bounds above where I feel like I would like to be. So one thing I'm implementing in my routine is understanding what deserves my attention and what doesn't. Because focus is literally about elimination. It is eliminating the things in life that don't need to be there or don't deserve to be there. If you are in the same boat to where you feel that you are running and running and running and running and putting in all this effort but not getting anywhere, one of the reasons may be is because the focus is not all there. Once we learn how to use focus, it can change everything. You know, a good friend of mine has always told me 6 months of really hard work can overcome 5 years of laziness or just not paying attention to things that need to be. If you sit down and you grind, in 6 months, your life will change completely. If you better yourself 1% every day, in 1 year, you will be 3.5 times better than when you started. This is a long game. This is a marathon. Focus is something that takes time, but in time it compounds. Thank you.